We have a situation that we're hoping you can help us out with. There is a black Ford pickup truck in our turnaround. That is a fire lane, and you're about 2 minutes away from being towed. A black Ford pickup in our turnaround just outside Mount Lake Terrace High School, and it is blocking a fire lane. Please move it if that's yours. It gets a little more expensive after that.
Do you know how far they went last year? They went to the tournament last year, right? Oh, yeah. Not sure. Oh, they did. So they were there. So 2 years ago when they last week.
Also, we're told that there is quite a lineup of people wanting to get into this game. That's fantastic news. But if you look around, you can see there aren't a whole lot of spots left on our bleachers. If you could do anything at all to kind of, as people come in, move towards the center and let people sit along the stairways, that would be much appreciated as well. Speaking of Fords, your local Ford stores are proud to support your local Washington High School by supporting sports programs and extracurricular activities for students. Your local Ford store is committed to helping our high schools succeed. Get involved, stay involved. That's how we go further at your local Ford store.
Coming into this game with an overall record of 21 wins and 2 losses, look to get back to the state tournament for the first time since 2008. And if they're going to do so, they need to go through the O'Day Fighting Irish, a team with a record of 19 wins and 7 losses, but do not let the record fool you. This is a team that plays in a very tough Metro Conference.
We are neighbors, helping neighbors through the tradition of service.
Just about a week and a half ago. And they are a team that is hungry to get back to the state tournament themselves. They were shut out of the tournament last year. One of these teams will be punching their ticket to Tacoma tonight. Full house here. Mount Lake Terrace High School, this is the 3rd game of the night. We had a 1A boys basketball game at 4 o'clock, a game in which Kings defeated Vashon Island 51-41. And the game that preceded this one, the Arlington girls getting to the state tournament. And they did so by beating the Bishop Blanchette Braves 49-30. We've had a full house pretty much all evening and afternoon for that matter, and it's packed again right now. This place is hot. It is electric. And the fans and the players are ready to go as we are just about ready for Vince DeMero, the public address announcer, to introduce both teams. And since it's a regional tournament game, he will be announcing the reserves for both teams as well as the starting lineups. I'm going to go ahead and turn our mic down and turn it over to the public address announcer, Vince DeMero, as we are just about ready to play regional basketball here at Mount Lake Terrace High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Terraceum. Students, staff, and parents of Mount Lake Terrace High School very proud and pleased to play host to this 2016 WIAA Dairy Farmers of Washington Les Schwab Tires Men's Basketball Playoff Contest between the O'Day Fighting Irish and the Edmonds-Woodway Warriors. This game is being played according to the rules of the WIAA, and these rules provide for fair competition among players. And as spectators, you can also help promote sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to introduce the reserve players for each team. We will start with the 19-7 O'Day Fighting Irish. Their reserve players tonight: a 6-foot senior guard wearing number 4, Ryan McAloon. A 5'11" sophomore guard wearing number 12, Tommy McAloon. A 6'8" senior forward wearing number 13, Ben Johnson. A 6-foot junior guard wearing number 20, Quentin Lewis. A 6'4" senior wing wearing number 22, Race Porter. A 6'8" junior forward wearing number 33, Peter Jones. And finally for the Irish, a 6'3" senior forward wearing number 45, Cole Burcham. And now the reserve players for the Edmonds-Woodway Warriors, coming in at 21-2 overall. A 5'9" sophomore guard wearing number 1, Uchenna Achelano. A 6'1" senior forward wearing number 2, Greg Lazinski. A 6-foot senior forward wearing number 5, Brady Edwards. A 6'5" sophomore forward wearing number 11, Cam Eck. A 6-foot sophomore guard wearing number 12, Noah Becker. A 6'4" junior forward wearing number 21, Eddie Sear. And finally for the Warriors, a 6'5" junior forward wearing number 42, Joe Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your reserve players for the Fighting Irish and the Edmonds-Woodway Warriors. And now, here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Irish from O'Day High School. Starting at one of the guard positions, he's a 6-foot senior wearing number 3, Quinn Bernard. For the Warriors, a 6'3" senior guard wearing number 0, David Woodard. A 6'4" senior guard for the Irish, he wears number 5, Michael Carter. A 5'10" junior guard for the Warriors, he wears number 3, Trey Holland. For the Irish, a 6'3" junior guard wearing number 11, Xavier Smith. For the Warriors, a 6'6" junior forward wearing number 32, Ali Gaye. For O'Day, a 6'4" forward, a freshman guard, check it, wearing number 14, Noah Williams. For the Warriors, a 6-foot senior guard wearing number 33, Jordan Rice. And finally for the Irish, a 6'5" sophomore forward wearing number 24, Cal Hansen. And finally for the Warriors, a 6'6" junior center wearing number 40, Ryan Peterson. The head coach for the Irish is Jason Kerr. He's assisted by Ryan Brown,
number
Gene
3,
Woodard.
Quinn Bernard. He's a 6-foot senior, averaging 16.5 points per game. Number 5, Michael Carter, is a 6'4" senior, averaging 17.1 points per game. Number 11, Xavier Smith, a 6'3" junior, averaging 11.2 points per game. Number 14, Noah Williams, a 6'4" freshman, averaging 9.2 points per game. And number 24, Cal Hansen, he's a 6'5" sophomore, averaging 6.2 points per game. We'll get to the Edmonds-Woodway lineup here in just a moment, but first, we're going to pause for the national anthem. Is the Edmonds-Woodway band. We already gave you O'Day's starting lineup. Here's Edmonds-Woodway, number 0, a 6'3" senior, averaging 24 points per game. And oh, by the way, he's going up against the team that he transferred away from last year. It's David Woodard, also at guard. Number 3, a 5'10" junior, Trey Holland, who averages 11 points per game. Number 32, Ali Gai, is your 6'6" junior. Gai averages 4.8 points per game. He's also in the starting lineup. Jordan Rice, number 33, he is a 6' senior. He's also playing on a foot that he injured last week, actually foot/knee. We'll keep an eye on Jordan and see how he does. He averages 11 points per game. And then finally, number 40, Ryan Peterson, 6'6" junior, averaging 4.8 points per. And we are underway. Steve Willits with Maddie Neely. We'll bring Maddie in just a moment. Edmonds-Woodway winning the tip. They have the ball first. These two teams averaging 74 and 73 points per game this year, so you know you're going to get a lot of action. You know you're going to get a lot of scoring, and almost at our first basket, Jordan Rice misses the 3, comes off the freshman, Noah Williams grabs it, and we're going to get our first foul called against Holland. Edmonds-Woodway picking up the penalty. And Maddie, you are a graduate of Edmonds-Woodway. Edmonds-Woodway trying to get to the state tournament for the first time since 2008. What would it mean to your school for them to get back?
Well, I think it would be huge, not only because you want to make it to state, like that's the ultimate goal, but also because our girls, Woodway girls, made it, and so those two going together, it's never happened in the history of Edmonds-Woodway, and that would just make a name for our school, or not mine anymore, but the school.
Oh, you're an alum. You can say we. That works just fine. Gai picking up the foul. So quickly, 2 fouls against the Warriors. Basketball being controlled right now by Michael Carter, number 5. Kicks over to Quinn Barnard. He hits a 3. Barnard, the second leading scorer for O'Day on the season. Ryan Peterson on the other end, wasting no time. Gets the ball to go. 3-2 is our score. O'Day in the early lead. Now 1 minute into this ball game. Carter goes over and back. However, they say Woodard batted the ball into the backcourt. And 63 seconds into this ball game, Edmonds-Woodway picking up their 3rd foul. This one's going to be called against number 33. That's Jordan Rice. Good news for Edmonds-Woodway. Nobody has 2 fouls yet, but you did not want to get 3 that quickly.
Oh, no, you don't. And I don't know. Some of them look a little tic-tac, but you can't take it back.
They stand. There goes Williams, the freshman, getting rejected by Peterson. Williams able to get his own shot back. Barnard thought about a three, drives into the lane, kicks it out into the middle. Jordan Rice on that bad foot, slipping. He's yet to get up. We might have an injury as Rice is still on the ground. Finally, we're going to get a whistle here by the referees. Jordan Rice, who injured his foot and his knee last week, and he is in pain right now. Sandy Metzer from Edmonds-Woodway out to check on Rice, and that did not look good. You could tell right when he went down, he injured something. That's
not something you want to see, especially a starter not even 2 minutes into the game. He does big things for the team, and they need him.
6:36 to go here in the first quarter. We're going to take a 60-second break right now while they tend to Jordan. So again, the score early, 3-2. You're watching the Sound Alive Sports Network. Able to hobble off of the court. We'll keep an eye on him. They picking up their first foul of the night. This is going to be called against Quinn Bernard. Shooting foul. Trey Holland steps to the line. And this trip to the free throw line as he misses the first is brought to you by Edmonds Community College. .6:30 showing on the clock. And if you're just tuning in, this is a regional basketball playoff game. It is a one-and-done game. If you win this game, you head to the Tacoma Dome. If you lose this game, your season comes to an immediate end. Trying to get to the final 8 teams in the state of Washington. One of these teams will be playing Thursday at the Tacoma Dome. It's Williams down low. Williams trying to go around Peterson, and I think they're going to get Peterson for a foul. Maddie, he did not like that call at all. Ryan had his hands straight up.
I don't know if I like it either. Didn't look like he was moving. Kind of looked like the O'Day player was just trying to go around him and hit his knee.
So Peterson picking up his fourth team foul. Brady Edwards checks into the game for the first time. And interesting storyline for the Edwards family. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Michael Carter drains the three. O'Day retakes the lead 6-3 with 6:03 to go. Brady Edwards, number 5, in for the first time tonight. Edwards trying to make it a family affair at Tacoma. Noah Becker for 3. He hits it! The sophomore ties the game, 6-6, 5:49 to go here in the first quarter. Started to mention Brady Edwards, his grandfather, Wayne Edwards, as that ball is good. Michael Carter with the basket. Wayne Edwards is an assistant coach with the Linwood girls team. They punched their ticket for the Tacoma Dome earlier today as Woodard hits the three! Edmonds-Woodway with their first lead of the night, 9-8 with 5:24 to go. Williams kicks it into the corner. That's Cal Hansen with the basketball. Swings that one over to Xavier Smith. Bernard with it, traveling. So again, if Brady Edwards and the Edmonds-Woodway Warriors can get down to the Tacoma Dome, I think the entire Edwards family is going to be busy this weekend as you can watch the Linwood girls and the Edmonds-Woodway boys participating and root for the entire family.
Yeah, I hope they're all got a hotel and are sleeping there because might as well move in.
Yeah, no, I have a feeling Linwood might have already had a hotel.
They knew a long time ago.
I think they did. They won the state championship last year. Easy victory for them today over West Seattle, by the way. Quinn Bernard steals that pass. O'Day looking for the lead again. They're down by 1. Ball goes off of Trey Holland. Holland tries to hustle back. He and Becker both getting caught in the backcourt. Numbers initially for O'Day. Everybody finally falls back onto the defensive side of things. Quinn Bernard for 3. Misses the shot. Bounces off of a handful of players. One of which is a Irish. They're going to say O'Day last touched it. Edmonds-Woodway basketball.
this Woodway defense, they're aggressive. They're everywhere. I think he kind of had to settle for that 3 because they couldn't get it inside.
A lot of people talk about the Edmonds-Woodway offense this year because of all the points, but really it's the defense that's generated a lot of those points.
Yeah, it just seems like they don't ever stop. They just don't give up.
Edwards gets his shot blocked. Bernard on the other end, rejected by David Woodard. You think he's fired up? He wants to go to Tacoma, and he wants to beat his old school.
Oh yeah, that was a big time block. Definitely, the Warriors definitely have the momentum right now.
And a couple of substitutions here. Peter Jones, number 33, is in for the game for the Irish now. Jones is a 6'8" junior. He averages 4.8 points per game. O'Day now going with Ryan McAloon, also a 6-foot senior guard wearing the number 4. He's inbounding the ball. One of 2 McAloons on the team. Also Tommy, the sophomore, wearing the number 12, is on the bench. Bernard misses the first shot, tries to tip it up. Can't get that one to go either. Peterson finally pulls it down. Here come the Warriors. David Woodard with the floater. Can't get it to go, but draws the foul. Foul is on number 5, Michael Carter. He picks up his first. Only the second team foul on the Irish. It's going to send Woodard to the line for the first time tonight. Makes the first, and this trip to the free throw line is brought to you by Edmonds Community College as Ali Gayi comes back in. Gayi injuring his shoulder a couple weeks ago. Makes the second shot, however, it was a lane violation against the Warriors. Gonna wave off that basket. So Edmonds-Woodway getting 1 point on that possession. It makes it a 10-8 game. Just past the halfway point in the first quarter. O'Day, Edmonds-Woodway. Williams kicks it on down low to Jones. Can't hold on to it. Gayi comes up with it. Passes it to Woodard. Here come the Warriors in the home white. Woodard floats one up, rolls off the front of the iron. Finally comes down into the hands of Michael Carter for O'Day. They waste no time. Back on the other end. Williams in the key. Dishes it down to Jones. Puts up a shot, misses it. Trey Holland grabs it. Nobody's going to use a shot clock tonight. Trey Holland, coast to coast, misses it, however, draws the foul.
Boy, I hope these refs have been doing their cardio because they're getting it tonight. This is a back and forth game.
I had a feeling these 3 referees all knew beforehand that they were going to get a run in, and they are, in fact. As Holland goes to the line. Peter Jones picking up his first foul. Trey gets the first one to go, and this trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Edmonds-Woodway with the 11-8 lead. 3:21 to go here, first quarter.
You wouldn't think it would be that close just because every shot that O'Day's put up has been blocked. But it's a competitive game.
A lot of defense here early on. You're right, it's Woodard, it's Peterson. You got Gayi down low. Eddie Serra also checking into the game for the first time. Wearing the number 21. 12-footer misses. That is Xavier Smith. Rebound. Williams tries to go up. He can't get it to go. Gayi diving to the floor. Dishes to Holland. Holland's going to float one up from 12 feet out. Hits off the back iron. Everybody floating in for that one. Noah Becker hustles to get it. And as soon as Becker picks up the dribble, he gets bailed out by the freshman as Noah Williams comes over and fouls him. His first, the 4th team foul against O'Day, as both teams now with the same number of fouls. 2:49 to go. Three-pointer in the corner, and it gets stuck. Should get points for that, shouldn't you?
Man, that'd be sweet.
Not easy to do. Possession arrow goes over to O'Day, and for the first time tonight, and one of the first times this year, as he just started playing varsity ball late in the season, number 1, Uchenna Acholanu. Only a sophomore, 5'9". Did not even play varsity basketball until the JV season was over. Seeing some playing time here in the first quarter. going to get a foul called against Ochelanu as he now enters the scorer's book, but probably not the way he wanted to.
Hey, you got to get your name out there somehow, right?
So we're talking about him, so I guess it worked, right? The youngster, he and Becker both sophomores. I mentioned O'Day's got a freshman out there as well as a sophomore. Speaking of the sophomore, hustles behind Williams, dives for the loose ball, kicks it, and Gailly goes down with an injury. See if he gets back up. He does. I think that might have been more a matter of frustration as he hit the ground, and initially it looked like he wasn't going to get up, but I think he was just kind of catching his breath for a moment there. Gailly getting back up from the floor. They're going to call a foul. Actually, they're going to say that was not a foul. O'Day basketball. Williams driving into the lane, floats it up. Doesn't get the basket. We're going to call a block right now. Edmonds-Woodway with the 12-8 lead. Ochelanu picking up his second foul as Noah Williams steps to the line. 2:16 to go, first quarter. Misses the first shot.
Free throws are big. By how much everyone's going to the line, they need to start hitting these free throws. It might come down to it at the end of the game.
Yeah, and actually everybody going to the line, everybody was Edmonds-Woodway up until this possession. This is O'Day's first trip. And they didn't make that one either. 0 for 2 is Williams. Edmonds-Woodway right now 4 for 5 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. 12-8 score, Edmonds-Woodway by 4. Looking to build on that lead right now. 2:03 to go in the first quarter. Woodard getting his pocket picked as Michael Carter bats it away, slips on the floor. He might have hurt himself a little bit. Apparently a wet spot down there. Woodard on the other end, floats one up from 10 feet, giving the Warriors a 6-point lead. Referees are going to call a timeout to inspect the floor as that looked dangerous as Michael Carter all by himself plants his feet, goes up for the layup, and just flat out slipped on something.
That is just unlucky. Wide open, just taken away from it.
4-point swing, as that was an easy 2 that he would have had otherwise. Misses the shot. Woodard goes down on the other end, giving Edmonds-Woodway their largest lead of the night. Ali Gailly puts a hand in the face of Xavier Smith, but Smith floats it over him off the backboard, gets it to fall. And apparently they're going to say Eddie Sear traveled with the basketball while along the baseline.
You know, as a ref, I've made that call before. People just don't know you have to stay still when you're taking the ball out unless it's gone through the hoop right before.
I saw that one last night too in the Shorecrest Stillicum game that was also here. So O'Day already with 2 points on this trip down the floor, looking for more. They still trail by 4, 14-10. 1:25 to go here, first quarter. Looking for a 3. Smith fires it up. We get a whistle. Ochelanu, the sophomore who just entered the game about 3 minutes ago, already picks up his third foul. Puts O'Day into the bonus, so Ryan McAloon is going to shoot 1 and 1. Misses the shot, O'Day 0 for 3. And we're going to get a foul on the rebound.
This is an aggressive game. There's a foul on basically every possession.
Cal Hansen picks up his first. 5th foul on O'Day on 5 different players. So really, Ochelanu, the only player on either team with more than 1 foul. As Quinn Barnard is about ready to check back into the game for the Irish. Trey Holland looking to pick up a screen. Goes around it on the right side, floats one up, misses it. Rebound by Hansen. O'Day wasting no time back on the other end. Smith, as he's floating out of bounds, tries to kick it back into the lane. Sear might have got his hand on that ball as he ends up grabbing it for the steal. Passes it to Becker, who floats it to Holland. Holland going to try that right sideline once again. Kicks it over to Becker. Ball is batted away. Carter grabs it. He looks to push onto the other side. 38 seconds to go in the quarter. Carter floats one up, gets it blocked by Gailly. Becker grabs it to Holland. One-on-one. Holland with the underhand scoop. Gets it to fall. Holland with 5 points in the first quarter. O'Day throws the ball out of bounds. Warriors basketball, they lead by 6. 24.4 seconds left in the first.
And nothing is going O'Day's way right now. Absolutely nothing. It won't last all game, though. So Warriors have to keep it up.
Shot clock is turned off. Edmonds-Woodway 16, O'Day 10. Trey Holland. They're going to keep Uchilanu in as he's got those 3 fouls. And we're going to get an offensive foul called with 12.7 seconds left. Foul is going to be called against Guy, his second. It's the 8th team foul against Edmonds-Woodway. It is a player control foul, so no free throws. And Maddie, if you are the Warriors, you did not want 8 fouls in the first quarter. So it's something they need to monitor.
No, you don't. It's putting them to the line and
almost a steal there is Siren Ochilanu. No, that was Siren Holland putting a little trap on Carter as he crossed over half court. 3.9 seconds to go in the quarter. Carter in the corner for 3. Bounces inside the rim, comes out, and that is the end of the quarter. Edmonds-Woodway with the 16-10 lead after 1. You're watching the Sound Live Sports Network.
Clogged drain? Problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. A lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit Action Jackson Plumbing.
And welcome back to the Sound Alive Sports Network. Steve Willits along with Maddie Neely here at the Terraceum at Mount Lake Terrace High School. The Edmonds-Woodway Warriors, only 2 losses all season long. Unfortunately for them, one of them came right on this floor against Mount Lake Terrace. And Ochilanu, the sophomore who's staying in with the 3 fouls, is going to get called for carrying the basketball. Turns it back over to O'Day. First quarter for Edmonds-Woodway. David Woodard with 6 points. Trey Holland with 5. Noah Becker 3 points. Ryan Peterson 2. For O'Day, Michael Carter leading the scoring with 5. Quinn Barnard with 3. Xavier Smith with 2. Michael Carter looking for another 3. He misses it. Woodard grabs the rebound. 7:27 to go here in the quarter. Woodard floats one up, misses it, draws the foul. And David Woodard will head to the line to shoot 2.
Seems like he can do basically anything. If he's not taking it in every time, then he's shooting the 3 and either switching it or I guess getting it stuck. But either way, he's getting his points.
Curious to ask Woodard maybe after the game if it helps to know the personnel a little bit out here. As again, he transferred from O'Day last year. Woodard misses the first shot. He's now 1 for 3 from the line today.
That's true. He used to practice against all these players. He knows how they play. He knows what he can do and what he can't do.
And they might know his game as well, as Woodard now 1 for 3 at the line in this trip to the free throw line. Brought to you by Edmonds Community College. He misses yet another free throw. O'Day coming up with the ball. They're getting trapped along the baseline. They might have been bailed out there a little bit as Edwards and Woodard both trapping number 3, Barnard. Let's see who they're going to call on the foul here. Still waiting to see who they're going to call the foul.
I think it was just out of bounds.
Oh, there we go. They're setting the referee kept flashing up a 31. I was trying to figure out who on the Warriors wears 31. Turns out they were trying to Get the shot clock operator to put 31 back on. Peterson with the block. Maddie, you mentioned it earlier, and then Carter goes out of bounds.
Man, their defense is incredible right now. They will not let this O'Day team get a basket.
2 of O'Day's 4 field goals have been 3-point shots. And the reason for that is O'Day, once they get into the key, are getting everything blocked. Noah Williams with the strip. And we're going to get an intentional foul, and he's going to shoot free throws and get the basketball. As Trey Holland might want that one over again if he could, as Williams picks off the pass, had a breakaway for a layup, and Holland just reaches out and grabs him from behind.
Yeah, at first it might have seemed like a good idea to foul him, but not in that way.
And he just blatantly grabbed a jersey, and if you do that, they're going to get you every time.
Oh yeah, open court. they're not gonna miss that.
So Noah Williams currently 0 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. Makes the first. Mentioned earlier, only a freshman. Williams is 6'4". He averages 9.2 points per game. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Misses that one, so it remains a 5-point game at 16-11. That was the first point we've seen of the entire second quarter for either team, as we're now 1 minute in. O'Day with the basketball one more time. Barnard throws it into the corner. Smith, it's floating up into the air, kicks it out to Carter for 3. He hits. Michael Carter with 8 points here this evening. It is now a 16-14 Edmonds-Woodway lead. O'Day on a bit of a run right now. Woodard with the floater as he goes into the lane, misses it. Williams grabs the rebound. And O'Day now looking to either tie or possibly take the lead. Go for the tie, why not? Cal Hansen with the easy layup. O'Day with the first 6 points of the quarter. Tie up the game 16-16. And the Warriors want a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 6:28 to go.
You know that momentum thing I was talking about earlier? I think it's switched.
It comes and goes very quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good little run by O'Day.
Maddie, you've played a little basketball. You've probably coached a little. What do you, if you're Robert Brown, what are you telling your team right now?
I would say just calm down. I mean, don't let it get to you. Keep playing your game. Keep taking it in if that's working for you. And just keep up the good defense.
Edmonds-Woodway jumping into the 6-point lead at the end of the first quarter. They have yet to score here in the second. 6:28 showing on the clock. Full house right now. We have another 150 people outside, they said, or they estimated that anyway, trying to get in. We hope some of them might be watching us on their phones. If you know of anybody, they can't pull up the website on their phone. They can always go to Hawk TV on YouTube. Once again, that's Hawk TV. Pull it open and watch this game live on your smartphone. Noah Becker with a runner, misses the shot. Noah Williams grabs the rebound. Here come the Irish, looking for the lead right now. Smith trying to feed it down low to Hansen, gets batted away by Peterson. He gets his hand on it again, ends up back into the hands of Williams. This time he converts. Gets his first basket of the night to go along with an earlier free throw. Count the basket. He's going to go to the line also, as O'Day now on an 8-0 run takes the 2-point lead. Peterson picking up his second foul. O'Day looking to make it 9 points in a row if Williams can get this free throw. .557 showing here in the second quarter. Misses it. Williams continuing his struggling at the free throw line. 1 for 5 tonight. Woodard misses the shot. Hits the deck. O'Day comes away with it. Barnard 2-on-1. Batted away by Holland. Nice job. He loses control of the ball. Carter comes up with it. He puts up a shot. Misses it, but he's going to go to the line. As we await to see who they call that foul on. And unfortunately for Edmonds-Woodway, it's on Ryan Peterson. His second foul in as many trips down the court. His third foul of the night.
Yeah, that's scary. You don't want your big guy that's getting all the blocks in foul trouble early in the game.
Not only that, but your other big guy, Guy, already has 2. So Michael Carter hits the first free throw. He now has 9 points tonight. 19-16 O'Day lead. Misses that one. You hear the fans yelling behind us to pull Peterson out. They don't want him to get a 4th foul. He stays in the game. Peterson with 3 fouls. Achulano with 3 fouls. Guy with 2. Holland with 2. Ball gets loose. Woodard loses it. Touches him last. O'Day basketball. Everything that was going right for Edmonds-Woodway in the first quarter suddenly going wrong.
Yeah. I guess it's better now than the end of the game. But it's not something you want to have happening to you.
Jason Kerr, the first-year head coach at O'Day, just to our right. He seems like he's fairly pleased right now. Kerr, a longtime coach at Franklin High School. Carter driving into the lane. Misses the shot. It's batted up into the air. And we're going to get a foul against, oh my goodness. No, okay. Initially, I thought Todd Weber, the referee, pointed at Ryan Peterson. I think he was pointing at Peterson to tell him he's shooting free throws. Number 13, Ben Johnson. He's going to pick up his first foul of the night. Johnson, a 6'8" senior who comes off the bench, averaging 2.5 points per game. Peterson shooting the 1-and-1 in this trip to the free throw line. Brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Peterson, this is his first free throw attempt of the night. 5:13 to go here in the second quarter. O'Day 19, Edmonds-Woodway 16. Warriors still looking for their first points here in the quarter. Bernard getting behind the defense, lays it up off the backboard a little too hard. Woodard comes away with it. Pushing it down the floor. Holland's going to fire up a 3, or was he just inside the line? Doesn't matter, he missed. Peterson comes away with the rebound. Throws it off the arm of Ben Johnson, and Edmonds-Woodway will keep the ball with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I think they're just trying to end this drought. I think once they get a basket in, maybe some things will start going their way.
Vince DeMiro making an announcement, a plea rather, with the crowd if they could squeeze in a little bit, as they're still trying to fit people into the gym. Full house tonight. Eddie Sear off the backboard, misses the shot. Peterson goes right back up with it. He misses it. Achulano gets the ball as he steps out of bounds. And with 4:41 to go, O'Day still holding on to that 19-16 lead. Michael Carter dribbling up the floor, and he gets bumped out of bounds. Edmonds-Woodway already in the double bonus, or send O'Day to the free throw line for 2 shots from here on out in the half. And Michael Carter already has 9 points tonight, make it 10 now as he gets that one to go, making it a 20-16 game with 4:36 left. Brady Edwards checking back into the game for Sear. Carter gets the second one to fall as well. 21-16 is our score. Woodard in the lane, dishes it up and in. Woodard getting Edmonds-Woodway on the board for the first time this quarter with 4:25 to go in the half. Carter misses the shot. Edmonds-Woodway now trailing by 3, 21-18. Carter has that ball go off his arm into the hands of Xavier Smith. Floats one up along the baseline, gets it to fall. Smith now with 4 points, 23-18 O'Day. Woodard kicks it out to Peterson, who stays in with the 3 fouls. Woodard with the long 3. It's off the front of the iron. Brady Edwards comes away with it. Woodard driving right into the lane, scoops one up, draws the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I think that was a pretty easy call. They were all over him.
Woodard forcing the issue on that one. Call that one on number 13, Johnson. So with 3:48 to go here in the half, Edmonds-Woodway trailing 23-18. And this trip to the free throw line is brought to you by Edmonds Community College as Woodard hits the first one. He's now 2 for 5 on the night from the free throw line. Has 9 points for the game. Quinn Barnard checking back in for the Irish. This is the second shot. O'Day comes away with it. And they throw the ball out of bounds. Warrior basketball as Noah Becker checks back into the game.
They can't really, neither team can really afford just dumb little turnovers like that.
Trey Holland coming down. Baseline. Kicks it out to Becker. Becker for the three. Off the iron, misses it. Peterson goes up for the rebound. He can't come away with it. Here comes Smith. Up ahead to Barnard. Barnard's going to get called for the charge. Didn't see who that was for the Warriors as we got blocked at the last second there in our spot along the court here. Ali Gaye checking back in for the Warriors. Michael Carter coming back in for O'Day. 3:26 showing on the clock. 23-19. The Irish in the lead. Currently outscored Edmonds-Woodway 13-3 in the quarter. Trey Holland over to Edwards. Edwards is going to drive into the lane. Dishes down low to Gaye. Gaye goes up, lays it in. Great play by Gaye, even better play by Edwards. And O'Day wants a full timeout. 23-21 is our score. 3:03 left in the half. You're watching the Sound Live Sports Network. And welcome back to the Sound Live Sports Network. We've got a great one going here. Regional basketball. Winner to state, loser goes home. Edmonds-Woodway jumped out to a 16-10 lead at the end of the first quarter. However, it's been O'Day here in the second. Outscored Edmonds-Woodway 13-3. Actually 13-5 now. They have a 23-21 lead over the Warriors. 2:49 to go here in the half. Michael Carter with the basketball. Dishes down low, no-look pass. Beautiful to Cal Hansen. He finishes it off, and he draws the foul.
Let's see who that was on.
Ali Gaye. His third.
Both big guys in foul trouble. That's scary.
Gaye with three, Peterson with three, Chalanu with three. And with 2:44 to go here in the half, already trailing by 4. Edmonds-Woodway more than likely going to have both big men sit out the rest of this half as Hansen hits the free throw. Makes it a 26-21 game. Noah Becker with the floater along the baseline, misses it. We're going to get yet another whistle. This one appears to be on O'Day. They call the foul on Cal Hansen, number 24, his second. Both teams in the double bonus now. And number 11, Cam Eck at the line. You might know something about the Eck family, correct?
I know a little bit about him. Yeah, I played with his older sister. She's good. She's tall as well, strong. I want to say that he's a sophomore, and he hasn't played for that long, so him being out here is pretty big.
Eck is not even on our roster. That's how much he's played varsity this year. So you're right, the younger brother. Eck misses the first free throw, and I think this is more a matter of necessity. I don't know that Coach Brown was necessarily planning on playing Eck a whole lot tonight. Eck is, in fact, a 6'5" sophomore. This is the first free throw. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Eck hits the second shot, his first point. 22-26 ball game with 2:38 to go here in the half. Overflow crowd here at Malik Terrace High School. Everybody wanting in for this one. Ball gets away initially from McCallum, and then he finally picks it up and puts it in the bucket. Ryan McCallum with his first points of the night on the other end. Johnson getting the block, but he draws contact.
I think that was a good call. They were both going up, kind of met at the middle or met at the top. I think that was a good call.
They call a jump ball, so it's possession arrow to O'Day. 28-22 is our score. 2:17 to go here in the half. O'Day with a 6-point lead, their largest of the night, and looking for more right now. Kick the ball ahead to Xavier Smith, being guarded by Becker. Eck gets his hand on it momentarily, then falls out of bounds. O'Day will keep the possession with 2:11 left on the clock. McCallum with the basketball, kicks it over to Smith. Smith drives the lane, floats one up on the run, misses it. Noah Becker comes away with it. Kicks it ahead to Holland. Holland with numbers, lays it up and in. Trey Holland now with 7 points on the night, 28-24. O'Day with the 4-point lead. Michael Carter with the ball up on top. He's been O'Day's leading scorer all season long. He averages a little over 17 points per game. Looking for a bucket right here. Puts a shot up. Brady Edwards coming away with it. Scramble for it. McCallum, as he's floating along the ground there, he kicks it up into the air. Trey Holland grabs it. Misses the layup, but he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Never a dull moment in this game, Maddie.
Not at all. You never know what's going to happen.
Every time you pause for a moment there, they start running again as Noah Williams picks up his second. So Trey Holland will step to the line to shoot two. 1:28 showing on the clock. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Holland hits the first to make it a 28-25 lead. Looking to make this a 2-point game if he can hit the second shot, and he does.
And we've got ourselves a ball game once again. I don't know which way it's going to go.
Now Tommy McCallum checking into the game. Brother of number 4, Ryan. Now both of the brothers in at the same time right now. Edmonds-Woodway putting a press on. Becker and Edwards looking to trap. O'Day breaks it. Carter on the other end, floats into the key. Puts up a shot, gets it to drop. Not much you can do to defend that. He now has 8 points in the quarter, 13 for the game. 30-26 is the score. Edwards on the other end. Count the basket and the foul. Edwards with his first points of the night. Let's see what the call is.
Those may have been his first points of the night, but he gets hot, and if he gets hot, you want to get out on him. Trust me, he will knock him down.
Well, we get a double foul. The basket does count. We're going to say that while fighting for position to get a rebound if it was off, they called Cam Eck for a foul on Edmonds-Woodway, number 11. That's his first. Didn't see who the other was. It on Noah Williams? They called it on number 13. I guess that would be Ben Johnson. Be Johnson's third foul. So 30-28 is our score. We're now under a minute to go. Shot is off. Here comes Brady Edwards looking to potentially tie this game. Coming from behind and stealing the basketball beautifully is Tommy McCallum. Bats it back in bounds as he's fading outside. Gets it to one of his Irish teammates, Xavier Smith, along the baseline, up and in. 32-28 with 36 seconds to go. And Eck goes to the ground hard, and he is fouled.
These are big-time minutes for a sophomore that hasn't really played much. Happy for him.
Ryan McCallum, number 4, picks up his first foul. And Cam Eck indeed picking up some big minutes. Goes back to the free throw line. And this trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Eck gets the first one to go. Makes it a 32-29 game. 36 seconds left in the half. Eck misses the second free throw. Difference between the game clock and shot clock is 1 second. O'Day looks as though they might take this lead into the half. They are up by 3. McCallum feeds it over to Smith. Kicks it back out to the other McCallum. It's Ryan and Tommy out there right now. Trey Holland with a hand on Carter. O'Day trying to play towards the last shot. Holland got his foot on that ball. Loose ball picked up by Eck. 7 seconds to go in the half. Holland coming over the line. 4 seconds to go. Edwards tries to kick it to Woodard. Feeds it right into the hands of Johnson. And we've come to the end of the first half of an exciting regional basketball game. O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 29. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Sound Live Sports Network.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the West Coast Conference are playing? The game last night and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on westcoathletics.com. Information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making westcoathletics.com the place to view official scores, schedules, standings, and photos for all the schools and all the sports in the West Coast and Facebook, and check out westcoathletics.com, the official website of the West Coast Conference.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
And welcome back to Mount Lake Terrace High School, where the score at halftime is O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 29. Once again, Edmonds-Woodway jumping out to a 16-10 lead before O'Day came storming back, outscoring the Warriors 22-13 in that second quarter of play. And joining us right now, a very special guest. I think that maybe the first time I've ever had you on, is it not?
I think so.
Julie Stronzik, the athletic director for Edmonds School District. Why is it taking us so long, by the way?
I hide from you.
You do a nice job of that, by the way. But Julie, I asked you to come on because I know it's been a busy day for you, probably a busy week for that matter, but really you've been trying to get out, and I know you've been supporting all the teams today. I saw you this morning at the Linwood game.
Yep.
You were wearing a Linwood t-shirt.
I was.
And then you went to the Mount Lake Terrace game, am I correct?
I went home and changed into my black and red. Drove out to Bellevue CC to watch the Hawks.
And am I allowed to say that you're an alum?
And I'm an alum.
So that was easy. And then,
yes.
And then you came here, you put on your purple
Put
and
on
green.
my purple for the Warriors. Yeah, so it's an exciting, it's a good busy to have. I'm really excited for our district teams. The Lady Warriors started us off last night with an incredible upset, and I was just so excited for that team to have 4 straight loser-out games. That's just gutsy.
4 straight, but 5 total, right?
5 out of 6.
Yeah, so that's something else. And a team that was 3-7 to end the regular season.
Yes, yeah, they have turned it on at the right time. Missy Peterson and Maddie Burdett are just stepping up to the plate and showing some great leadership, and that team has come together at the right time.
It's been a lot of fun indeed. And then this morning, not a big surprise for us, although it was a tough opponent, but the Linwood Royals going back to Tacoma also.
Not a big surprise, but I was nervous going into that game. I knew that West Seattle was a better team than they were last year when the Royals beat them at the Tacoma Dome. But the Royals are tough. I mean, you could probably say it was not their best shooting day this morning, and they still had a 30-point lead against a top 5 team in the state. So they're they give you goosebumps to watch that team play. I just love watching them.
They tend to do that no matter who they're playing, it
Yeah,
seems.
they are. If Jordan Edwards was guarding me, I'd have a conniption fit.
Well, and I should point out, too, the Linwood Royals outscored Arlington at one point last week, 49-5,
Yeah.
which led some of us to think, well, maybe Arlington's not as good as we thought. But then they came out and beat Blanchette today by 19.
Yeah.
So I think we found out that
Yes.
Linwood is extremely
Yes.
good, and I think they like their chances right now as well.
People were saying Arlington was overrated, and I said no. Arlington is a team that placed in state last year, has every player back, 8 seniors. They're a phenomenal basketball team. That is just how good Linwood was last Saturday. So I was so excited that Arlington came back and won today, and we have 4 girls Wesco teams in state because Shorecrest also won today.
Oh, they did win today.
So
Okay,
Shorecrest
perfect.
in the 2A and all 3A Wesco teams. It's just great representation.
Excellent. And now we're trying to get the Warrior boys along there as well. And I was just told earlier, I didn't realize this. This would be the first time that the boys and girls have gone on the same year if they can make it.
Yes, first time ever. First time. Well, and to me, they've already both made it to state because this is a state round game. And so, yeah, Angie McGuire asked me to look up that information, and I did confirm that this is the first time they both made it to the round of 16.
Very nice. So we're hoping they get there. And then also we should
Yes.
mention Mount Lake Terrace.
Yes.
6 wins all of last year. They come back, and boy, what a tough draw. They had to play the second-ranked team in the state, Bellevue, today, a game that you also attended for a while over at Bellevue College.
Yes, and I think a lot of people thought that wasn't even going to be a contest, and kudos to Coach Sood. He gets that team ready to play any opponent. They went into the fourth quarter down by 15. They went on a 12-0 run, got the game within 3 points, and just couldn't get over that hump. But they battled, and they played a team that is one of the best teams in the state right to the wire. It was exciting.
So I've got to think for you, it's there's pros and cons, right? Getting all these teams to state, it's fun. We always like to see our young folks around here doing well and their coaches, but creates probably a little bit of work for you too. Tell us a little bit about that from the standpoint of logistics. What does the athletic director of the school district have to do in regards to get these teams ready?
My job's a little bit easier than actually the building ADs. So the building ADs and actually the ASB bookkeepers have a ton of work with getting, if they're going to stay down in hotel rooms, getting hotel rooms and POs. I help with getting transportation as much as I can. We try to rent them vans so that they can use vans instead of a bus. It's a good busy work. It's the busy work we love to have. I'd love to have had all 4 teams at the Tacoma Dome. To think I could go down there for a day and just watch 4 teams would be great. So now I'm hoping for 3.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm really excited, and it's all worth it. It's it's not even work I consider work. It's fun.
And I think if I remember correctly, I'm doing this off the top of my head. I know they always make it so that the 3A boys are playing either they're playing the morning games, so starting at 9 a.m. depending on when the draw is.
Yes.
So if Edmonds-Woodway boys were to make it down there, they could play as early as 9. The girls, on the other hand, I think the earliest game they would be able to have is okay. There we go. You have all this information.
3:45 is the first girls' game. Yeah.
So, but the latest game could be 9 p.m. right?
9 p.m.
So you could potentially have a 9 a.m. and a 9 p.m. Would you just stay down there all day? What is?
I would.
What does
Yeah.
that day look like for you? Are you you working remotely? Or are you on the phone all day?
I would just work remotely from my phone.
Very
Yes,
good.
Yeah. No. And if I can spend a whole day at Tacoma Dome watching high school basketball, what a great way to spend a day.
It's a good problem to have. And I should
Yeah.
ask you about this crowd here, too, because once again, Mount Lake Terrace being chosen for a regional game. They did not get a game last year.
Yeah.
They get 4 this year, and we're filling the place up tonight.
It's packed. Yeah, I understood they just had to turn away some people, so it's unfortunate for those folks. But yeah, this is wonderful to see. I just, the crowds have been great today at Everett CC, Bellevue CC. This is a packed house. It's great to see people out watching high school basketball. To me, it's the best ticket in town.
Absolutely. And I should ask you about other sports in the area, too. I mean, Edmonds-Woodway Wrestlers.
Oh, wow.
Big
yeah.
week last week. They finished 4th in state. Meadowdale Cheer Squad
Yes.
took a state championship a few weeks ago. A good
And,
time right now.
Meadowdale had a couple swimmers place swim meet last week. Edmonds-Woodway coach Brian Alfie was named the 3A Coach
right.
of the Year. So it's been a really exciting winner for
I
us.
should mention Mason McDaniel, too, winning
Mason
the
McDaniel,
individual.
so we have a state champion in the district in Mason McDaniel, and then the Meadowdale Cheer Squad, so that's exciting. Yeah, it's just fun. I mean, both Linwood and Edmonds-Woodway winning the Wesco and the district championships for boys and girls basketball, so it's been great. It's fun.
So it's on to Tacoma after tonight, then you
Yes.
get to catch your breath, and then we go into spring, right?
Exactly. Yeah, spring sports start on Monday.
Well,
Yeah,
very good. Well, I
so-
won't take much more of your time, but I appreciate you coming on with us
My
again.
pleasure.
I was looking forward to talking to you at some point. I figured this is as good of a time as any since you've been all over the place and you've seen more basketball than probably any of us today, for that matter.
Yeah, it's the last 2 Saturdays I've had 3 games in each day, so got a little bit of bleacher bum going on, but it's all right, and my pleasure, and thank you for all the work you do. We appreciate the coverage you give high school sports. Wonderful.
We love it, and I think we're all looking forward to the fact that next week we're hoping to cover as many games, but we get to cover them in one place. So we're not going to make you run up to Everett,
to Bellevue,
and back to Mount Lake Terrace. So, hey, Julie, thank you for all that you do. It's been a lot of fun, and go enjoy this game, and hopefully the purple and green are going to win tonight.
I hope the Warriors can come back. It's a great game.
So we will see. So that is our Action Jackson Plumbing halftime report. Once again, the score, O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 29. We'll be right back for the second half.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
And welcome back to the Sound Live Sports Network. We're getting ready for the second half of action. Once again, O'Day with the 32-29 lead. Steve Willits along with Maddie Neely. The name sounds familiar. Keith Neely, her father, who broadcasts a lot of these games with us.
Yeah, he's kind of famous, I guess you could say.
And Dad's not even in the country right now, right?
Oh, he's in Thailand having the time of his life, and I'm here.
Parents took off without you and left you to fend for yourself. And
for 2 whole weeks.
Not a bad deal. But you get to stick around and watch your alma mater play some basketball, which is good.
That's true, and some good games. So I'm not really complaining.
We'll see if these boys can get down and join the girls in Tacoma on Thursday. We appreciate once again Julie Stronzik coming on with us at halftime. Edmonds School District Athletic Director for all 4 schools. Edmonds-Woodway, Meadowdale, Mount Lake Terrace, and Linwood. Warriors with the ball to start the second half. We tried to get some stats from the WIAA officials at halftime, and they're having a little issue printing things off, so we unfortunately only have points. We don't even have rebounds to share with you. We also have fouls, unfortunately, which if you're a Warrior fan, that's not too good so far, as they have 3 players with 3 fouls after one half. That would be number 1, Achulanu, number 32, Gai, and number 40, Ryan Peterson. Woodard gets the look he wanted in the lane, misses the shot, it bounces off. Quinn Barnard on the other end gets the ball. O'Day slowing it down a bit. We should point out that number 24, Cal Hansen, picked up his 3rd foul on the other end a moment ago for O'Day. And now we're going to get an offensive foul called against the Irish. This one on Noah Williams. He now has his 3rd foul.
Speaking of fouls, the one stat that I did get at halftime was that O'Day had 12 fouls in the first half and Woodway had 14. So it's pretty even, but I think that O'Day, they're spreading it across while Woodway has certain people in foul trouble.
Well, and now actually it's changed a little bit as 2 players picking up their 3rd foul here in the first minute as Becker misses the shot. Gai goes back up. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line. So now O'Day with 3 players, also with 3. It's Ben Johnson, Noah Williams, and Cal Hansen. And as soon as I say that, a 4th player picks up his 3rd foul. So O'Day in worse shape than Edmonds-Woodway right now. Peter Jones, number 33, with his 3rd. Ali Gai misses the front of 2 shots. And this trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Jason Kerr, the O'Day coach, standing right over us, and Yelling at the referee that he's not happy that 3 fouls have been called against his team in 48 seconds.
Yeah, he's not happy, but it seems a little familiar. The first half, first minute of the game, that was going against the Warriors.
32-30 is our score. Actually, Jordan Rice just walking behind us as he's walking along the alleyway for the bleachers here. He apparently might be done for the night. He can barely put weight on that foot. Mentioned Rice going down in the first quarter. Might have re-aggravated an injury from last week. Noah Becker picks up his first foul. First team foul against Edmonds-Woodway. 6:53 to go here. Third quarter. O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 30. O'Day wearing the road uniforms, and we're going to get another foul called. This time it's going to be called against number 32, Ali Gaye. He picks up his fourth. So we are 67 seconds into the half and already 5 fouls combined between these two teams. Carter puts up a 3-ball, leaves it way short, just barely catches the rim. Gaye comes away with the rebound. Brady Edwards, and they're going to call him for a charge. So 48 seconds into the half, O'Day picked up 3 quick fouls. And then 40 seconds later, Edmonds-Woodway picks up 3 very quick fouls. We get a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 30.
Hope no one had plans tonight because we're going to be here all night.
And we understand that a lot of folks were turned away at the door as this place is full to capacity. So we hope that some of those folks were able to tune in, and we're very sorry that you were not able to get into this game. We hope you're able to at least enjoy it with us online tonight. House full of Warriors, Irish, and a few other teams as well. It looks as though some of the folks that were at the at the Arlington Blanchette game have also stuck around. And here we go, back to action here, third quarter. O'Day with a 2-point lead, looking for more. Michael Carter being guarded by Trey Holland. It's number 22, Race Porter with the ball. Porter getting his name called for the first time during the game. His ball's turned over. Woodard on the other end goes up for a shot. Draws contact, and David Woodard goes to the line with a chance to potentially tie this game if he can hit both free throws. Xavier Smith picking up his first foul. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Woodard leaves that one short. Woodard now 2 for 7 from the free throw line tonight.
Gotta hit free throws. They really can determine a game. They're important.
I think he heard what you were saying there as he hits the second one. Makes it a 1-point game. O'Day 32, Edmonds-Woodway 31. 6:17 to go, third quarter. Once again, the winner is heading to the Tacoma Dome. Whoever loses this game is heading home. Nice cut to the basket. That's Ryan McCollum. He gets the bucket. He now has 4 points on the evening. 34-31 is the score. Woodard getting double teamed, finally kicks it over to Edwards. Edwards with a fake, kicks it into the corner. Holland floats one up, draws contact, and he'll head to the line for 2. Ryan McAloon picking up his second foul. 5th team foul already, and we're only 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the quarter. Holland's shot bounces around the rim, finally pops back out. He's now 5 for 7 on the night from the free throw line. This trip brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Tommy McAloon coming back into the ball game. Uchenna Akulanu about to check back in for the Warriors as Holland hits the second free throw. One sophomore replaces another as Noah Becker's going to take a seat on the bench. 34-32 is our score. O'Day in the lead, looking for more. Blocked by Ocholanu. Ocholanu coming up from behind. Smith didn't even see him there. Bats the ball away. Out of bounds.
Ocholano is just a little spitfire. He's everywhere.
We're seeing what earns him his playing time. Holland, speaking of being everywhere, knocks that ball away from McGallon and a scramble for it. Everybody on the floor. Going to get a jump ball on this play. Possession arrow does stay with the Irish, but nice job by Trey Holland to knock that ball loose. .5:36 showing on the clock. Third quarter. 34-32. O'Day continuing to lead. The ball goes over the head of Carter, picks it off. It's Holland. He goes up for the bucket, misses it, draws the contact. He'll head to the line for two. Unfortunately for the Warriors, Holland hits the ground hard. It's as though he's able to shake it off. That would be the last thing Edmonds-Woodway needs, as they're already playing without Jordan Rice right now. 5:34 to go here in the third quarter. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. And now Holland suddenly having trouble at the free throw line. He's 1 for 3 in the half. That was one more attempt, trying to make this a one-point game if he can get it to fall. Rims around and finally drops into the cylinder. 34-33 is our score. As Noah Becker checks back into the game, and Brady Edwards will take a seat on the bench. Trap. Irish break it. Nice job by Ocholanu. You mentioned he was a little spitfire out there. He is everywhere right now.
Absolutely everywhere. He doesn't even have to do anything on offense because his game is completely defense, it seems like to me, and that's not a problem.
Got to give him a lot of credit, too. After picking up 3 fouls early in the first quarter, he's staying aggressive, as that ball might have hit off of Woodard. Carter was the one that missed the shot. So a new 35-second shot clock for O'Day. Not that it matters the way these two teams are both playing. Neither team really using much more than 10 seconds per possession. Carter kicks it out. Xavier Smith floats the ball around. Back to Smith up on top. Carter misses the shot. Eck back into the ball game. Replaced Guy after he picked up his 4th foul. Edmonds-Woodway looking to take the lead. Holland into the lane. Gets it to fall! Trey Holland, he now has 4 points in the half. 35-34, Edmonds-Woodway in the lead. Carter on the other end. Count the basket and draws the foul. Carter, who had 13 in the first half, picks up his first bucket of the second half. Eck gets the foul. He'll pick up his second.
Yeah, Carter just doesn't stop. He keeps on taking it in, and boy, he can finish. He knows what to do with his body and how to draw the foul, and he can make free throws.
Gives O'Day the 2-point lead after he drains the free throw. Give Carter 16 for the ball game now. 37-35, O'Day back out in front. 4:42 to go here in the third. A lot of contact, and they're going to call the fouls. Tommy McAloon is going to pick up his first. 4:40 left on the clock in the third quarter, and Edmonds-Woodway already into the bonus. Trey Holland's going to step to the line, shooting 1-1, and this trip to the stripe brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Holland misses yet another free throw. 4:34 to go. Carter right into the lane. Boy, it looked for a moment there like Eck might have gotten his feet placed. He might have slid just a bit. The fans do not like it. And Michael Carter's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That one was kind of iffy, but in those situations, if there's really that much question, make it a block.
And that's what the referees felt, and that's what they did as Carter hits the first free throw. Carter now 5 for 6 from the line tonight. 38-35. Misses the second shot. Going up for it. Initially, Ben Johnson had the look at it. He was not able to grab it. However, his teammate, Quinn Barnard, able to grab it away. Back down low. Ben Johnson gets his first bucket of the night. O'Day on a 6-0 run. They take a 40-35 lead with 4:15 to go here in the third.
Seems like they're just playing good team basketball. They're kind of taking their time right now and passing it around and finding the open man.
Edmonds-Woodway crowd looks a little stunned right now. We're going to get O'Day with a foul away from the basketball. The freshman Noah Williams picks up his 4th foul. It's the 8th team foul against the Irish. Woodard is going to step to the line shooting 1-1 as Xavier Smith checks back into the game for O'Day. And this trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. And Woodard continues to struggle from the free throw line, missing the front end of the 1-1.
Just can't knock down their free throws. If they start hitting their free throws, then they'd be up by a whole lot more.
Woodard 3 for 9 from the free throw line. We get a timeout. See if this is a full timeout or not. It is, and we're going to take a 60-second break. You're watching the Sound Alive Sports Network. Back to the Sound Live Sports Network. Steve Willits along with Maddie Neely. O'Day on a 6-0 run right now. They have a 40-35 lead, 4:04 to go in the third quarter. Edmonds-Woodway, we just counted it up, Maddie. They are 13 for 27 from the free throw line right now, shooting less than 50%. Eck misses the shot. Carter comes away with it. Here come the Irish on the other end. McAloon into the corner. Barnard with the open look 3, misses the shot. Woodard grabs the rebound. 3:43 to go here in the third quarter. Barnard got the look he wanted. Edmonds-Woodway dodged a bullet on that play. Scrambled for the ball. Smith initially had it. Holland takes it away from him. Passes it to Ashalanu. He gets the bucket. 40-37 is our score. And David Woodard's going to pick up his first foul. Only the 6th team foul against the Warriors. 1 away from putting O'Day into the bonus.
Only?
I thought about that as I said it. Yeah, only with 3:25 to go in the third, right? I guess it feels like only when the other team has 8.
Yeah.
Well, and guess what? Now I think we're going to have 7. Very sloppy game here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That foul's going to be called on Becker, his second. 7th team foul against the Warriors. So Quinn Barnard, who's the second leading scorer on the season for O'Day, he averages 16.5 points per game. Only 3 tonight so far. He hit a 3 very early in the first quarter and has yet to score since. Changes that now as he hits the first of 2 free throws, giving them a 41-37 lead.
I think that his shots just aren't really falling, and he's not really getting many open looks. The Warriors are doing a pretty good job of just shutting him down and keeping him from hitting those 3s outside.
So Brady Edwards checks back into the game as Trey Holland will take a breather. And Barnard hitting the second shot as well. 42-37. O'Day with the 5-point lead. They're now on an 8-2 run, which they started right after Edmonds-Woodway took their first lead since back in the first quarter of play. Becker with the basketball. Kicks it to Edwards. Edwards is going to float one up from 13 feet out. High into the air. Hits the rim. Comes off. Smith grabs it. Gets the ball taken away. Guess who? Achulanu, the sophomore, grabs it. Coming on to the other end. Spin move around Carter. Misses the layup, but oh my goodness, what a move. Michael Gardner planted himself ready to take a charge. Achulanu just spinning away from him. He didn't know what happened.
That was a beautiful move. If I had blinked, I would have missed it. It happened so quick.
If only he had finished, I think this gym would have come out of its seats in a big time sort of way. 42-37 is the score. O'Day still leading by 5. Carter misses the shot. Tips the rebound over to McAloon. Bernard driving along the left side. Misses the shot, but he'll head to the line for 2. Call that one on Brady Edwards, his second. Quinn Barnard back at the line. Hits the first shot, makes it a 43-37 O'Day lead with 2:29 to go in the third. Both teams with 8 fouls in the half, and we've yet to play 6 minutes here in the third quarter. Barnard, nothing but net on both of those shots. Made it look rather easy. He's now 4 for 4 from the line tonight. Brady Edwards with his back to the basket. Loses the ball momentarily. Loose ball. Becker comes away with it. Puts it up, misses it. Edwards tries to tip it back in. Can't get it to fall. Johnson able to come away with it for O'Day. Gets fouled, loses his cool in the process. Michael Carter, his teammate, trying to calm him down right now. Johnson and Eck scrambling for that ball. They're going to call the foul on Eck, apparently. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Becker. His third. Ben Johnson, who has 2 points already this evening. His lone basket coming earlier in the third quarter. Misses the front end of the 1-and-1. 44-37, O'Day in the lead. 2:04 to go. Woodard for 3. Off the front iron, bounces perfectly to Bernard. Ahead to Carter. Dunks the ball, but they're going to call him for a travel. And Jason Kerr, the coach of O'Day, not happy with Carter. He knew it right away. Easily took 2 steps.
Oh yeah. That. Why not just take the easy layup and put yourself up by more points?
Could have given O'Day their largest lead of the night. As it is, it's a 7-point advantage, 44-37. And we're going to get a foul called away from the basket. Away from the basketball, rather. As Ben Johnson picking up his 4th foul for O'Day. So the big man 1 foul away from fouling out of this game, and we still have 1:53 to go in the third quarter. Ryan Peterson steps to the line with 9 fouls in the half on O'Day. He'll be shooting 1-and-1. And Peterson misses the free throw. Iron continues to be unkind to the Warriors at the charity stripe. Brady Edwards picks up his 3rd. That is the 10th team foul against Edmonds-Woodway. So for the rest of this game, O'Day will be shooting double bonus with every foul. And for that matter, so will Edmonds-Woodway after they pick up their next, or after O'Day gets their next foul. And Cal Hansen misses the front end of the 1-and-1 as Ryan McAloon checks back into the game. 19 fouls total between these 2 teams. And that's over a course of 6 minutes and 10 seconds.
That's a heck of a lot of fouls, and I think you can tell why. It's a pretty aggressive game.
Certainly one way to slow both of these teams down. They're used to running in transition. Able to catch their breath quite a bit with all those whistles tonight. Brady Edwards with the basketball. 1:34 to go here in the quarter. O'Day with their largest lead of the night, 45-37. Edwards down low, underhand layup. Holland with the assist. Brady doing a great job along the left side of the basket. Knew he had a taller defender on him. Scoops it in, gets it to fall. Carter with the basketball. Woodard went for the steal, just barely missed it. Carter misses the first shot, gets his own board, puts it up, count the basket, draw the foul. And Ryan Peterson picks up his 4th personal in the process. Carter averaging 17 points per game this season. He's exceeded that tonight with 19. And Ali Gaye checking back in for the Warriors. So Peterson and Gaye, the two big fellas, both in the game at the same time, both with 4 fouls.
They better play safe. It would be huge if one of them got fouled out.
Carter misses the chance to give them a 9-point lead. Misses the free throw. Over on the other end, Edwards gets blocked from behind. That was Ryan McAloon. Edwards finally able to retrieve the basketball. Into the corner, Woodard for 3, leaves it short. Edwards grabs it, so does Carter. A scramble for it. Referees jumping in there very quickly to separate things and to make sure nothing gets out of control. Waiting to see what the call's going to be now. Still not sure what the call was there. Apparently it is a jump ball, so possession arrow to Edmonds-Woodway. And as Edmonds-Woodway gets ready to inbound the basketball, they get called for the offensive foul. And Ali Gaye picks up his 5th foul. Gaye has fouled out of this ball game. And we still have 50 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter.
It's not even the 4th quarter, and your big man's out. That's scary. Everyone else better step up. And everyone better play good defense down low because they're going to take it to him.
It's not a shooting foul. It was offensive away from the ball. 42 seconds to go here in the quarter. O'Day by 8, 47-39. Hansen goes up for the shot, misses it. Carter gets a second chance at it. He misses it. Hansen goes back up and rips around and drops in. Cal Hansen with 8 points tonight. A 10-point lead for O'Day, 49-39 with 24 to go here in the quarter. Holland on the other end answers. Trey Holland now with 6 points in the quarter. 49-41 is our score. Shot clock is turned off with 12 seconds to go in the 3rd. O'Day looking like they're going to be content to possibly put up the last shot. Quinn Barnard drives to the hoop. Misses the shot but draws contact, and he will head to the line with 5.8 seconds to go. Eddie Sears going to pick up his 2nd personal foul. Correction, make that his 1st. And Quinn Barnard, who's already 4 for 4 from the free throw line this half, make it 5 for 5 now as he hits that one. Tommy Makaloon checks back into the game. Oh, now they've changed that to show Sear with 2 fouls. 50-41 is our score. Barnard makes the 2nd one as well, makes it a 51-41 game. 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Holland floats up a shot, draws the contact, and with 1.1 seconds to go, he will head to the line to shoot 2.
He does not care if he gets hurt. He will take it in against the entire team and just see what he can get.
I think he knows at this point if he doesn't play that way, his team could be going home for the season in 8 more minutes. This trip to the free throw line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. Another free throw missed. Holland 2 for 6 in the half after shooting 5 for 6 from the line in the first half. They got 2 for 7. He misses that shot as well. Sear puts it up. Does it count? Waiting for a sign from the referees. And they counted it. Eddie Sear with the basket to end the quarter. 51-43 is our score. O'Day by 8. We're going to take a break. You're watching the Sound Live Sports Network.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
And welcome back to the Sound Alive Sports Network. 51-43 is our score as we head to the fourth quarter of play. Steve Willits along with Maddie Neely. Regional basketball, one of these teams is heading to the Tacoma Dome after tonight. And unless the Warriors can step up their game, it won't be them. Call that foul on Holland, his third. Michael Carter with 2 free throws coming up. Gets that one to drop.
You know, you and I were talking about it at the quarter. The difference in this game is that O'Day is making their free throws and Woodway's not. You said that Woodway was shooting 70%, it would be a tied-up game, and that's huge.
And that's not too much to ask from a high school basketball team, really. You expect them to shoot at least that high. And
yeah, you practice them every day. Should nail them.
For the number of times that they're going to the free throw line. And that one gets away from the Warriors. Brady Edwards had the right idea. Was looking for Peterson cutting towards the hoop. Just threw it a little bit too far to his left, out of bounds. And O'Day with a 10-point lead. Takes back the basketball, 7:40 to go on the clock. The Irish basketball team with a storied history. Did not go to Tacoma last year, trying to get back. And Michael Carter doing his part. He now has 23 on the night. 55-43, O'Day with their largest lead of the evening. David Woodard gets into the lane, gets the bucket. His first field goal in the second half. Woodard now with 12 points for the game. 45-55, 7:02 left. Michael Carter pulls up, misses the shot. Noah Williams, the freshman, goes for the dunk, misses it. O'Day not able to come away with points on that possession. Edwards fires up a three, shoots it over the rim. Here are the O'Day fans chanting air ball. O'Day wants a full timeout. We'll take a break. 6:44 left before we find out who's heading to the T-Dome. You're watching the Sound Alive Sports Network.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
And welcome back to the Terraceum at Mount Lake Terrace High School. 6:40 to go here in the fourth quarter. O'Day 55, Edmonds-Woodway 43. Quinn Barnard looking to go coast to coast, misses the shot. Johnson goes up for it. And that might be, if that's on Johnson, that's his fifth. Let's see who they call that on. That is in fact the case. Ben Johnson has fouled out of this ball game. The 6'8" senior. I don't know if Johnson realizes he has 5 yet. He's still walking towards the. And Johnson heads back to the bench. He ends the game with 2 points tonight. Cal Hansen with 3 fouls checks back in for the Irish. And Ryan Peterson steps to the free throw line. He's 0 for 2 tonight. And he's now 0 for 3, and the free throw woes continue for Edmonds-Woodway. Peterson with 1 field goal so far tonight. Gets that second free throw to fall. Todd Weber, the referee who teaches here at Mount Lake Terrace High School, taking the brunt of it from the fans right now as they heard his name yelled by Jason Kerr a minute ago, the coach of O'Day, and now the fans have started to pick up on that, and they're yelling at him as well.
Yeah, they're not too happy with him, and that's big for the Warriors. They should probably take it inside now without all those big bodies.
Both teams lacking big bodies as Ali Gaia has already fouled out. Peterson playing down low with 4 fouls. Going to get Trey Holland with a foul. He now has 4, so he's on the verge of fouling out. And Quinn Barnard will step to the line where he is already 6 for 6 on the night. Make that 7 for 7 now as he gives O'Day a 10-point lead once again. 56-46 with 6:18 remaining in the fourth quarter.
You would think that with everyone in foul trouble that they would maybe play off a little bit, but it doesn't really seem to be the case, and they just keep on getting those fouls called on them.
Barnard hitting the second one. Start to wonder if there's going to be enough players left to finish this game. With 6:12 to go here in the fourth. Noah Becker, reverse layup. Good. Nice job by Noah. He now has 5 on the night. 56-48 is our score, 6:02 left. Carter goes all the way into the lane, and he gets the floater. Finger rolls it up and in. Carter now with 25 on the game. Peterson gets the rebound, misses the shot. Becker goes back up with it. He misses. Fighting for it. Noah still trying to get the basketball. And might have gotten fouled in the process. Give the sophomore a lot of credit. He was hustling on that play.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't want the season to end.
Xavier Smith with his second foul. Becker to the line for 2. Misses the first. More of the same as the Warriors continue to struggle at the free throw line. This trip to the line brought to you by Edmonds Community College. 59-48 is our score. 5:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Becker gets the second one. And Ryan McAloon checking back into the game for O'Day as Cal Hansen takes a seat on the bench. Noah Williams bringing it up, finds Barnard open down low. Barnard uses the backboard, gets the bucket. Only his second field goal of the night. Has 13 points on the game with all those free throws. Stolen away, Carter, easy layup. Doesn't even go for the dunk this time.
I think he learned his lesson last time. He didn't want it to happen again.
He did indeed. He has 8 points in the quarter, 27 for the game. Holland misses the shot. We got a late whistle here. I'm not sure if we're going to call a foul or just out of bounds. I'm going to say that O'Day stepped out of bounds with the basketball, so Edmonds-Woodway will keep it down on their end. O'Day now with their largest lead of the night, 63-49. 5:16 remaining. The Warriors are going to need to go on one heck of a run if they're going to join the girls down in Tacoma on Thursday. David Woodard, left side, bucket.
Think that'll be the start of it? We'll see.
Something needs to get him going, right?
Yeah.
5:03 remaining, 63-51. Edmonds-Woodway trying to employ a trap, and guess what? It works. Get to the middle. Ryan McCollum just threw that one away. He felt the pressure. And with 4:57 left, the Warriors taking back the basketball.
I mentioned earlier this is a game of momentum, and it looks like the Warriors might have it at the end of the game, and that could be huge.
Still need to get another basket here before we can call it that. Woodard with the underhanded shot, misses it. Let's say it went off of O'Day.
Rebound, not leak out. You're our leading rebounder.
Jason Kerr continues to yell at his team, and Brady Edwards down low. Easy bucket on the inbound play. 53-63 is our score. Edmonds-Woodway looking to get the ball back. A huge collision between Williams and Akolanu. No foul. Just say it was inadvertent contact. Becker trying to get the ball away from Akolanu. Finds an open Williams down low. Easy bucket. Amidst all the scrambling, everybody just forgot about Williams, and once Akolanu came away with the basketball, he had nothing but air between him and Williams down low. Easy pass, easy bucket. Brady Edwards behind the back, floats it up. Falls off the side of the rim. And the Warriors are going to get a foul called against them with 4:06 remaining. That will send O'Day back to the free throw line, already up by 12. Becker picking up his 4th foul.
I think you've said that a time or two.
It feels like everybody has 4 fouls at this point as Ryan McAloon's going to head to the line to shoot 2. Makes the first one. Makes it a 66-53 ball game. Mentioned that Ali Gai is already fouled out of the game. Trey Holland 4 fouls. Noah Becker 4 fouls. Ryan Peterson also with 4. Brady Edwards, Cam Eck both with 3, as well as Achulanu. Ryan McAloon makes the 2nd free throw. Gives him 6 points for the night. 67-53 lead for O'Day. Woodard loses the ball momentarily. Sear back to Woodard. Michael Carter guarding him very closely. Gets his hand on the ball initially, then Williams bats at it. Woodard gets it back. Williams bats the pass away. Achulanu grabs the ball. Goes up strong, misses the shot, but draws the foul.
That was an excellent defensive possession by O'Day. They just couldn't come away with it.
So Achulanu's going to step to the line shooting 2. Wait to see who that foul was called on. It was called on number 3, Barnard. He picks up his 3rd. Guess what? Another missed free throw.
Oh, man. That's rough.
Too many missed shots on my my score sheet here to count right now. We'll try to get you a number total before the end of the game, but it is not pretty right now as the Warriors have left so many free points off the board tonight, and they miss another one there as Achulanu misses the shot.
My coach always says free throws are contagious, and I think that's definitely the case tonight. Unfortunately, it happens to be the winner to state game.
And not a good night to go cold at the free throw line, and that's exactly what the Warriors have done. They trail by 14, 3:42 to go. Trey Holland drives the lane, easy layup. Holland unofficially with 17 points now. Back on the other end, Xavier Smith wastes very little time. He picks up his 8th point of the night. Gets the bucket, 69-55. Holland right back at him, misses that shot. O'Day coming away with it, being pressured in the backcourt. Michael Carter finally grabs the ball, brings it up along the left side, floats into the lane, misses the shot. Brady Edwards grabs the rebound behind the back. He's looking to push, driving into the lane. Dishes it to a wide open Xavier Smith. However, he's on the other team. Behind the back pass from Williams to Carter. Count it. Carter with 29 for the game, 10 in the quarter. 71-55 is the score. Becker for 3. Overshoots everything. It looks as though it's a foregone conclusion right now. It appears as though O'Day will be heading to the state tournament. They lead by 16 with 2:34 left. I think the Edmonds-Woodway crowd's starting to sense it as well, as they look like they are in a little bit of disbelief right now, as the dream of having 2 teams in Tacoma is about to go out the window. Eddie Sear and Michael Carter getting tangled up briefly.
Yeah, and the Warriors are just kind of falling apart all of a sudden.
Eddie Sear picking up his 3rd foul. It's going to put Carter back at the line. Carter at the line, just counting the Edmonds-Woodway free free throws. They've missed 21 on the night.
21. Wow.
And they've made 15. 15 of 36. 15 of 36 free throws as Carter misses both of those.
Well, if you think about it, if they had made those 21 missed free throws, they would be winning right now. Probably would be going to the Dome.
2:10 left as some of these fans are starting to trickle out now. They're not even going to wait around for the game to end. Carter to Smith. Smith dishes it over to Barnard. They're going to use as much of that 35-second clock as they can, and the O'Day fans are starting to sense a victory as you hear them cheering behind us now. 1:49 left on the clock. And for the Warriors, we're going to get a travel called against Barnard. This is a Warriors team that's going to finish the season, if you count the playoffs, with a record of 21 wins and 3 losses. Won the Wesco 3A South outright in the regular season. Won the district championship. Brought a 16-game winning streak into this game tonight. Nothing to be ashamed of if you are a Warriors fan. This has been a fantastic season for them.
Oh, no, not at all. It's just kind of the wrong game to go cold on.
Foul's going to be called on Xavier Smith, his third. We will have our adrenaline fundraising player of the game as soon as this game concludes. Trey Holland hits the free throw. We're still keeping score now. That's 16 for 37 from the free throw line for Edmonds-Woodway. This trip to the free throw line is brought to you by Edmonds Community College. We've got 17 for 38 unofficially now. Barnard trips, hits the floor. Ball gets away from him, goes right to Carter. The fans wanted a foul. The referees are letting them play at this point with 1:26 to go. Achulano going for the steal, misses it. O'Day just trying to let that clock tick away. 1:18 to go. Barnard, Achulano with the block. The sophomore still playing tough. Future is bright for that young man. He looks great out here. Noah Becker, the other sophomore, gets a bucket on the other end.
Not only is the future bright for the sophomores, but they've got a pretty young team, so I think that this team could be good in these future years.
They do indeed. They lose next year David Woodard, Gregory Lazinski, Brady Edwards, and Jordan Rice. Those are your 4 seniors. So you got Peterson and Guy down low. Joe Cooper, another junior, is also 6'5". He'll be back. Eddie Sear getting a lot of playing time this year. He'll be a senior next year. You already mentioned Becker. Trey Holland, who had a great season. He's going to come back for his senior year. This is an Edmonds-Woodway team that could easily be the favorite going into the season next year and could be right back here in this very spot. I shouldn't say in the same location. We don't know where that game will be, but certainly an Edmonds-Woodway team that should go into next season with a ton of hope. And a team that is not enjoying what's going down here tonight, but I think when they have a chance to sit back and look on this season and reflect, whether it be days from now or years from now, they'll be pretty proud of what they accomplished with a 21-3 record.
Oh yeah, that's not something you ever really forget. That's a huge season. It doesn't happen very often, and they should be proud.
Well, Maddie, you attended Edmonds-Woodway for 4 years, and I'm sure you can attest to the fact that 21-3 seasons don't happen very often in these neck of the woods. And if you're a Warrior fan, you're feeling like you had one of the better seasons of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely. I couldn't even tell you the last time that these guys have had a season like that.
Michael Carter now with 11 points in the quarter, make that 12. 31 unofficially for the game. I have a feeling we know who our player of the game is going to be already.
Yep.
Trey Holland getting another bucket, makes it a 73-61 game. Mention Carter's a 6'4" senior. Fans are starting the goodbye chant right now. 19-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock, so O'Day will have to put up at least one more shot, unless they just elect to let the clock run out. 7 seconds left. If you're an O'Day fan, 3 p.m. is the draw time. Sunday, tomorrow, at the WIAA office. I believe they will be broadcasting that on their website. And they will find out who their opponent will be on Thursday, as well as the Edmonds-Woodway girls. So we'll stick around for that. Holland misses the shot. 11 seconds left. O'Day does have to push it over the 10-second line, and they do. Quinn Bernard, very heady player, realizes that. 73-61 is the score. The clock runs out, and the O'Day Fighting Irish are advancing to the Tacoma Dome. Congratulations to them, and certainly congratulations to the Edmonds-Woodway Warriors on what has been a fun and fantastic season. Maddie Neely, we're going to take a quick 60-second break. When we come back, we'll have our adrenaline fundraise. Actually, we're going to keep it here for a moment as the sportsmanship medallion is about to be given out, so hopefully we'll get our cameras focused on that so we can show the two players that get that. This is kind of a neat feature they do once they get to state. They give a sportsmanship medallion to one player on each team at the end of the game, given to a player who has displayed good sportsmanship throughout the evening. And Kim Stewart, the athletic director for Mountain Lake Terrace High School, holds those medallions in his hand. We'll see who he's going to give that to. One second. Still awaiting to see who they're going to give that to.
Again, we got some sportsmanship awards to hand out here from the WIA and your local Ford stores.
Trying to give out those medallions, but the O'Day players are in front of their bench right now. We're trying to get them over here right now.
Can we get Michael Carter for an interview, Coach?
We would like to honor senior Jordan Rice.
Jordan Rice gets the sportsmanship award for Edmonds-Woodway, and only fitting is we're going to get Michael Carter on in just a moment here after the medallion awards are given out. So Jordan Rice gets it for Edmonds-Woodway. We're going to see who they give it to now for O'Day.
Congratulations, Jordan, for a great career.
And now we're about to announce the O'Day award here.
Fighting Irish senior Michael Carter.
And Michael Carter just won the medallion too, so he's going to go pick that up. 31 points. He gets a medallion, and more importantly, Michael Carter, he's going to state. We're going to see if Maddie can get a picture of us here real quick with this shirt. Michael, you are our adrenaline fundraising player of the game. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Congratulations on heading to state. And Michael, if we could, we're going to have you hold up this shirt right here.
Okay.
Have you look over at Maddie. Maddie's going to take that photo for you. Got the shot. And Michael Carter, you are headed to the Tacoma Dome. How does that feel?
Feels great. I've never been there before, so it's always been a goal.
Now, when you say you've never been there before, have you ever been to the Tacoma Dome in any capacity or just as a player?
I haven't been there as a player, but I've been there to watch other players, and it wasn't a good sight for me.
So I've got to think for you, it's always been kind of a dream to get there, and now you get to experience that as a reality.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about this season first and foremost. What has it meant for you to do that with this particular team? Playing in that Metro division, that's always tough.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of good teams in the Metro. Me and these guys have been playing together for a while, since we were little, so to go to the Tacoma Dome for the last time with each other is great.
Now, you knew coming into this game tonight that Edmonds-Woodway had a guy who scores 24 points a game.
Yep.
It's a guy by the name of David Woodard. Have you ever heard of him?
Oh, yeah, he went to our school.
I know he did. He was transferred last year.
Yeah.
Do you think it helped you guys a little bit knowing that you kind of already knew Woodard's game and knowing kind of what to expect from him?
Oh, yeah. We know a lot about him, and we knew how to throw him off his game, so that helped us a lot.
Now, talk about your game a little bit. You averaged 17 points per game. You had 19 through three quarters. We had you down for 12 in the fourth, so you got 31 tonight. What was it that was working for you tonight?
Getting to the hoop, getting to the basket, that's what was working for me. In the first half, I saw that my shot wasn't falling, so I had to get to the rim and shoot free throws. So that's what helped me a lot.
And you made them. So again, you're going to go celebrate this with your team now. Celebrate it with Coach Kerr and the rest of them.
Oh, yeah.
31 points. You're going to the Tacoma Dome. Michael Carter, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Best of luck down in Tacoma.
Thank you.
There we go. So once again, Michael Carter is our adrenaline fundraising player of the game. We'll take those back from him. Let him go celebrate with his team now. So Michael, thanks again. Appreciate you. And we'll keep this rather short as I know everybody's looking to get out of here as Teresa Whipple is up there operating the camera tonight. Excellent. So Maddie, we'll give you how about we give you a microphone instead? How does that sound? See if we can get this over to Maddie here. There we go. A little bit cleaner if you want this instead. I don't know if whatever you want to put on there.
All official.
So Maddie, once again, Edmonds-Woodway, you're a graduate. already talked about it quite a bit in the fourth quarter, but what a fun season to be a Warrior fan.
Oh yeah. They've had a huge year. You said they were 21-3, I believe. Yeah, that's huge. That's something everyone should be proud of. Obviously, they have a ton of support. Everyone believes in them. You got fat heads in the stands. So, yeah, it was a good season for them. Great season.
And the band is still playing, so they're still showing their enthusiasm and their support. And that band needs to keep themselves active and ready because that band's going to Tacoma, I would think, for the girls.
Oh yeah, those girls are coming up. They had from what I've heard, a huge upset because they played
Auburn Riverside.
Riverside, and they had only lost one game. So
they've lost two now, right?
Oh.
As Warrior fans, we got to point that out. So they've lost two. So once again, the final score here tonight: O'Day 73, Edmonds-Woodway 61. Congratulations to the Warriors fans. They're now 20-7 on the season. Huge victory for them. They're heading to Tacoma. Edmonds-Woodway now gets to regroup. And once again, for those four seniors who have played here all through their careers, congratulations to them on ending their careers on high notes. And congratulations to Coach Robert Brown, the entire staff, and that entire team for once again what has been a great season. And we can't say that enough. 21-3, nothing to sneeze about.
Oh yeah, it was a good season.
So we're going to sign off now. So for Steffi Smith and everybody else who helped us today, for Angelo Camo, who always gets here early and puts this production together, for Teresa Whipple, our publisher, who's doing everything from getting our sponsors ready to operating a camera at the end of the game. Once again, my name is Steve Willits, along with Maddie Neely. Thank you, Maddie, as we're trying to get you on there one last time. The final score from the Terraceum, 73-61. You've been watching the Sound Live Sports Network. Have a good night.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds-Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.